For this exercise, we're comparing graphite and ink, and to do that, we're creating 3 drawings of the same insect so you have a similar texture, similar surface, to compare different rendering techniques in both pencil and pen. You can treat these 3 drawings like the 5-minute segment of our normal warm-up exercise. You can use a very light pencil or a different color to get the general shape and form. For the line drawing, you want to use thin, clear lines and outline every structure on the insect. On one side you'll do pencil, and on one side you'll do pen. This way you can compare how it feels, how the line quality looks on a similar subject. Make sure that when you're rendering your insects, count the antennal segments and the segments of the bottoms of the legs, or the tarsi, so that you make sure that you're drawing the correct insect. If there's a different number, that can actually change. This particular part of the video is showing 3 different types of hatching on the 3 different legs, pro, meso, meta legs, but you can just choose one of the types to practice on your half of the insect. The feathering or the eyelash stroke is a little bit difficult to convey. This is normally done with a more flexible nib like a crow quill or a dip pen, where increased pressure will increase the width of the line, and that's easier to make these feathery strokes. With a technical pen like a micron, you just add a little bit of weight with a secondary line. You can add pressure, but that's going to damage your pen faster over time, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. When doing shading in graphite, if you want a more even tone, move your grip a little further back on the pencil so your hand is further away from the lead. So moving your grip back will help to pull that tone back and even it out to just have a little bit of a gentler touch. If you have a textured beetle, this prothorax, if you have a textured surface, many small circles, kind of like overlapping scribbles, can create a really nice knitted texture feel without having to necessarily render every single bump, depending on the size of your image and how close you're getting. For the stippling, you can go ahead and make the outline in ink first, just to hone in the structures. You don't have to exclusively use dots. You can combine a little bit of line work. Try not to go in like a line pattern or a grid. Space out or randomize your dots so that it doesn't create the sense of that there are little striations in your tone and texture. That should get you started. So good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.